Red Bull got me hyped up. Yup, I'm going crazy up in the studio. Yo, D, pass me some Red Bull.
I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. I got Red Bull in my cup.
Yeah, I got my Red Bull in my cup and I'm hyped up. I don't mix the syrup in it, if I did I'd be slowed up. I don't mess with sugar free cause I like the head rush. They call me Stack Stringo cause I'm making your girl blush. Snapbacks, all I wear is snapbacks. All I drink is Red Bull and haters can step back. Top to top, head back, let's finish the cup. Got my red silver cup filled to the top and that's what's up. You can throw away that monster and that rock stuff too. If you ain't drinking that Red Bull then you're looking like a fool. I'm colder than a freezer and I'm hot like the sun. I think I need some more Red Bull to cool off my lungs.
I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup.
Like a boss, yeah, I'm trippy, man, I'm drinking so much Red Bull, I think I might go insane. Yeah, I might go insane, I'm tripping on you haters. I got so much Red Bull like Baskin Robbins got flavors. I got work, my Red Bull look like that perk. I'm posted up at Seb's and I mix it with the slurp. I be drinking that Red Bull 24/7. Buy it at the gas station 7-Eleven. Got my gravy on and I got the Red Bull in my hand. I'm spitting fire on the microphone, you know that I'm the man. Yeah, you heard it right, cause I told you I'm the man. So do yourself a favor and pick up a Red Bull can.
I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. Red Bull in my cup, yeah. Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup. I got Red Bull in my cup, yeah.
skeletons, you're so misunderstood. You only want to socialize, but I don't think we should. A spooky skeleton shouts startling shrilly screams. The sneak thunder sarcophagus and just won't leave you be. Spirit supernatural, shy, what's all the fuzz? A bags of bones seem so unsafe, it's semi-serious. Spooky skeletons are say all the same. The smell and smell the slowly eye and drug you so insane. Sticks and stones will break your bones, they seldom let you stew.
Someone says, what's the future? Vaughn Coleman.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Ladies and oh my god, I did it again. Hold on. There we go. I'm a bit of a mess. I don't know if you can tell by my voice, but you know, I had, unlike Rainey, who seems to still be resting, I hadn't fully recovered from Heroes. I was getting a little something, but I was like, you know what? I gotta keep going, and I did, and I'm glad I did. But there's gonna be some recovering this week. But I did want to, do a stream and talk about it. Now, hold on a second. There we go. Let me pin this message. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring in so anyone who was at the event in any capacity and interact with me, you guys can swing by and come on the stream. Just let me know. But this guy who should have an intro but doesn't, so I'm going to play this one. He is with me.
Music make you lose control. Music make you lose control.
What's going on? How we doing?
What's up? How we doing?
I'm alive. Are you got something too or no?
No.
I'm
rolling, dude. I'm rolling.
So Paul was across from me the whole weekend. But I was at selling. How many of those did you sell?
A decent amount.
Yeah, I know. I saw at your table you were selling very well. I can't wait.
We did pretty good. It was a very good con. I was happy I was on the warm side.
Yeah.
And then it was good. I enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun. It's close. Anything that's close is great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to get a lot of. As soon as I have my book out, I'm gonna just be tabling at like as many Jersey shows as I can. And I'm also gonna be tabling at Heroes. A bunch of shows I want to table at, so that'll be fun. That'll be really fun.
Yeah. You got to get. I'm already planning 2025 on which ones I already I'm confirmed for. So we just did that. There's one in April too. Now it's that Super Jersey one. I think I gave you the flyer for it, but I'm gonna be there. So
that's awesome. Was Super Jersey fan? I keep getting emails about when is that again?
It's April something. Wait, actually. Do I have it up? No, I don't. Hold on. Gotcha.
All right, April, I'll definitely have issue 1 out, if not more. At least issue 1. Because that is like...
Yeah, it's April 26th and 27th, and then Awesome Con's April 4th and 6th, and Awesome Con is awesome. So.
Awesome Con is awesome. All right. That's in Virginia, right? What?
see.
Not even. All right, Washington D.C. Oh, so close to Virginia. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm-
close. It's good. That was probably out of all my shows, that was my best show of the year.
So starting right out the gate, Alex said, show the one you took with Abra, Jules, and Cecil, your face. So that one I was going to avoid showing, but I was asked. So have you seen this image? It's not a good image of me. It's not very flattering, which is, of course, why people.
No, I did not. No, I did
So
not.
first of all, I had. All right, hold on. I got to see whatever the picture is, whatever you just tagged me in. But I
Me?
had, yeah, it looks like you
Oh,
tagged me.
it's
in
good.
something
It's a
Twitter.
good meme. I was hoping you were going to see it beforehand. I thought it was funny.
I didn't get to because I was too busy getting together last second.
It's just the guy like, come on, man, you got $1, you know, like, come on, man, like from my back of my Kickstarter, you know, like, come on.
Yeah, I got to back it too. I have so many comics, and then I just got literally. So I haven't even gotten Fiendish 2.5 my backer copy yet. So I think I'm gonna wait to read it until I get my backer copy. But I have a list of stuff. But here's the meme from Paul.
Yeah, play it.
Yes, man, come on, don't lie, man. I think you're lying.
Yeah, you know, like,
All right, so
like
so
for real though, for real.
Put the link to your Kickstarter in my chat, and I will share that, and we can talk about it.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Unless something tells me, Pops Van Zandt, how you doing? Have you ever been on his show?
On who?
Pops Van Zandt.
Yeah, like I think six or 7 times maybe.
Okay, just making sure. Yeah, I assume you've been on every show.
Yeah.
So
my
that
guy.
reunion pick, the reunion pick was great, dude. Yeah, I'd love to get something going with that. But Hard Charges, our reunion, long awaited. I can't believe it's been a full year since the 4 of us have been. Well, we were all going to be together at Friendsgiving, but then Jules and Cecil got like deathly ill. So that didn't happen. But wait, oh no, never mind. I thought, all right, my thing is still having the Kickstarter problem. Okay, so Alex put the link in the chat.
Nice.
Alex has every link ever. You have a spreadsheet or something, right, Alex? Let me find this horrendous image of me. All right, it's not actually that bad. All right, I'm going to give context for this because this image needs context. You need to understand. I was a victim in this. Oh, of course, Cecil retweeted it. All right, so I was a victim in this scenario. So they were like, so we had just taken this picture, nice little picture,
Nice.
and then Cecil decides that because he's taking a picture of 2 women, and I guess I was the nearest guy.
Nice.
First of all, my hair. I had just woken up in the morning. I was like, shit, because I may have been drinking the night before, Paul. I don't know if you know that.
No, I wouldn't know.
Yeah. And so he goes, Vaughn, I need you to kneel down with the gun. And I'm like, why? So you could look taller than me? He's like, of course. So I had to kneel down so Cecil looked taller.
Nice.
And I just had this fucking smug look because I'm like, this is stupid. So I just started smiling. And of course, he takes a picture where I'm wearing this Joker. Someone said I look like the Joker in the comments, and I can't unsee it. It was really a horrible, horrible thing.
Yeah, you're probably. I took a pictures of a lot of the people that bought books, and you're probably in like 20 of the photos in the back.
Dude, it's a thing at these cons, and I don't even mean to be. I mean, like, people keep sending me pictures from that con, and like, you're in the background of this. I'm like, what? I was just.
Well, you were right across from me, so
yeah,
makes sense.
no, but just like all sorts
Pictures
of
are
people.
cool.
I'm just in the background of tons of stuff from that con, but it was great. What? Smug evil. Yeah, I can see this.
Plotting.
Oh man. Horrible.
Yeah, I picked up some good books. I'm happy to read some cool books too.
Yeah.
I like that book, Death Shroud, that I picked up.
I didn't realize Viken Marion did that because I talked to him. I'm gonna get him on my show soon.
He did Act 2, and I saw it when I came to his table, and I was like, "You did this?" Because I saw it on Indiegogo a ton of times, and I was like, "Do I back it?" But it's Canada, it's far, you know. And then it's like the shipping and shit. And then I saw it there, I bought that. Damn, like quick. It was good. I read it today. I enjoyed it. It was definitely a good first issue, like for an issue, like a number 1 of not knowing the character. Like you kind of got the gist of everything, so.
Which is kind of important, I would say.
Yeah.
And
I'm gonna read your boys next.
Which one, Zach's? I need to read Zach's too. Yeah, that's gonna be fun because I worked on that one.
There you go.
A lot of the creative team was there. Like, so the inker was there, the colorist was there. And we had ramen dinner. I don't know if, hang on, should I show this? So Zach, the thing about Zach, because you've hung out with him, we were at dinner and there was like nothing objectively funny happening, but he was dying. And it was like a nice restaurant. There were some people there that were just trying to have a nice meal. And Zach was just howling, laughing the entire time.
Nice.
And he wouldn't stop. I was like, dude, like nothing funny. I was like, I kept doing like, Zach, we would try to have a normal conversation and he would just keep laughing the whole time. Yeah, he was extremely high. And he did not get a lot of sleep. And it showed.
Sleeps for the week, man. It's con season, bro.
So the night before the con,
Hershey this weekend.
Let's get some backstory. So for the con, Zach was like, hey man, do you want to split the table? And I'm like, sure, why not? So we split the table. He slept on the bench a little. Well, he slept before that too. So he fell. So someone broke into Zach's house the night before, or 2 nights before. So Zach had no sleep that night. And then he has to work a full day shift. And from that shift, he's like, I'm going to the con. And I'm like, all right, why don't you just come to my house? Like if I go, where are you going to sleep? He's like, I don't have a hotel room the first night. I'm like, just come to my house. So he comes to my house. And he's like, I need you to call me every hour till I'm there. I'm like, why? When are you arriving? He's like, 3 a.m. And I'm like, fuck that. So I called him for the first couple hours. And then I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go to sleep for a bit, Zach. I'll just set an alarm for like 3 a.m. I'm like, the one thing you can't do, Zach, is wake up my mom. Now, wouldn't you believe it, Paul, that at 3 a.m., I go to the door to Zach, and my mom is awake answering the door.
Nice. There you go.
I forgot we had Ring security, and my mom wakes up to see a small man sleeping on my porch.
Nice.
Yeah. So Paul, Zach immediately got to my door and just fell asleep on the porch. And then we opened the door for him, and he like stumbled in. He was so exhausted. I'm like, we didn't even really, there wasn't even really a high thing. It was just, Zach was so tired. I'm like, you know what, man, how you doing? Just go to bed. We'll just say hello in the morning.
No sleep. You need no sleep ever. I drove C2E2 12 hours straight. You got this.
Wait, what do you mean 12 hours straight?
Dude,
you just drove?
For a C2E2, I was up for 36 hours straight before I set up everything. Yeah. And then went to bed at like 5 in the afternoon after I got there. I left. I think I left at like 8 o'clock the day before, and then it took 12 hours, and then I set up, and then I ate. And then...
Exactly. That's wow, that's insane. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to start driving to cons.
If they're close in driving distance, like it's like
well, C2E2 is not close.
It was but it would be like 500 miles straight at a time. So like it's not bad. You just get the insomnia. Like, oh no, I'm just kidding.
No, it's not.
But it's worth it. It's whatever it takes, you know, especially for ones like that you don't know. Like San Diego, of course, I just talked to Freeman today. It's the shipping company for a lot of the conventions, and they'll pick up my stuff and send it to San Diego, but that's the only one I do it for. So they just bring it there by truck. So
that's awesome. Wait, you send it via truck?
Yeah. So they pick it up because it's over. So like if I can do like under 100 pounds, like I'll bring it myself on the plane, but it's usually like 150 to 200 pounds, you know, of stuff. So like it has to all be there.
Awesome. Hold on.
I'm holding.
Oh, wait, sorry. No, you can keep talking.
I'm holding.
Oh, okay.
Project Analysis, amazing. Look at this new trade. Look, we fixed up the logo on these new prints. Look at that logo. It's all full now. We listened to the people. People asked. And you know what we do? We change. Like this is the older stuff. Come on. Ready to roll. Yeah, we did very well at Garden State. Can't wait to finish off strong this weekend in Hershey. And then I got Contropolis. And then I got this little thing at like a pop-up thing at like a church or something. And then
a church? Where's that?
Yeah, I found it. I don't know. It said they sell comics. It's a day of selling comics. And I don't have to pay for the table until I'm there. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I'm. This is why I'm so excited to get my book out. I had 2 artists there, 5 artists on my book. Couldn't sell the book, but I would give these out. 5, yeah. So 6 members of my creative team total, which was great. That was a lot of fun, which I will get to because I took full advantage of that naturally. Now,
I'll
we
see
get
you
to
at
it.
Hershey. Someone commented. So
Oh,
I'll see you at
Stippling Vaughn. Yeah, he was there too. Stippling Vaughn's awesome. So I'll
It's
get
a
to
weird
him.
setup, this one.
So one of the things, so we go there, we get to the con, we leave in the AM, and Bobby meets me there, and we're all hanging, we all like set up. So I had trade paperbacks of my first published work, which I had 3. I was able to sell a couple of these. And
Who did that cover?
First one is David Mack.
Mm.
Second one is Bill Sienkiewicz. And then it turned out the writer and publisher was there at the con. He was just walking around. And Chris Bacalo. Chris Bacalo is just the most popular on my experiences, although I did sell a Sienkiewicz one. But I not only that, I had all 10 original art pages plus the cover, I guess, because it's in an interior of a book, so I don't know if it counts as a cover, but had the whole all the original inks there before the 10-pager, which was really cool. And yeah, so that was a lot of fun. And then it would be $30 for the book, and $35 you would get, Bobby would do a remark of the character on there.
Nice.
So that was a ton of fun. And then of course I already got one FundMyComic backer, and a bunch of people, a lot of people who had already backed it came up, and people who were already there, you know. So it's all, and people who said they were going to back it, or some people who
good.
Yeah, and I did get one person who did back it. But that was fun. Sorry, I do really have that God crud. 2 back-to-back will do that. I knew what I need to start doing. I need to start taking airbornes before these.
No, you not eat pizza, Chinese food, bagels. Dude, you eat like 9 meals before 12, dude. I'd feel like shit too after.
Well, I didn't eat that many.
Vaughn doesn't stop eating. I asked him how he is in 250 pounds.
Because my metabolism.
Yeah. Young.
Paul, you're like 2 years older than me.
What it's like to be 16. Vaughn's actually 16. He showed me his ID. So.
Paul's like 2 years older than me. He's telling people that are younger, that are older than him, oh, you're young.
It's a life experience.
I know.
Eds.
Yeah.
And, you know.
Just smoke crack, Alex says. I don't endorse this message as the host of this channel. I do not endorse.
It didn't have superpowers.
Crack addicts, they do kind of have superpowers. It comes at a cost.
They do eat bullets. Like there's some of them that, like with the amphetamines, they could run through like 8.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess so. So in a sense, you know, we're not endorsing crack, but you know, there are benefits.
No, I wouldn't do crack.
I know.
I'm endorsing Prime Energy drinks because that's what I drank during the event. Or espressos in the morning, Prime Energy drinks, and water. That's it. That's all I consume during the cons. I do not eat.
Yeah, maybe I should.
I don't deserve food until I get paid.
Yeah, maybe I need that mentality next time.
Yes,
I was kind of lazy.
I was trying to give it to you. I was trying to send it to you.
Yeah, I was so busy making connections that I kind of didn't sell as much as maybe I should have. But I'll learn. My lesson learned. Well, I also didn't have much to sell.
If you're not quadrupling what you paid for the table.
I did by default because I didn't pay for the table. Someone else did.
There you go. That's a good one.
So by default,
the only artist I ever tabled with was Kyle. That was the only time I've actually met one of my artists. I've never met Corey yet. I haven't met Samuel, like in person, you know. So
that's awesome. Yeah, I had 5 of my interior art team. I've met my letterer, my one of my editors. That's about it. But I have someone who just joined. You know what? I think he deserves this intro. Until the midnight. What's going on? He's a Dan fan.
Hi.
What's up?
Not too much.
So I was walking by on the first day, and I was like, "Why does that look like a YouTuber right now?" I was like, "It's probably nothing. I got a table to get back to." I was in the ice rink. And then I got back and I was talking to Jules. She's like, "Oh, you know, Dan Fan's here." I'm like, I knew it. And then I gaslit myself. So this is not Dan Fan. But
no, it's not. But
This man
she's
was
packing up Reaper orders for the
Oh, nice.
campaign.
Yeah, I gotta get that. Is the campaign still live or did it end?
No, it ended a while ago. She's
Okay.
we're fulfilling now. So
Oh, nice, nice. All right, yeah. Well, I'll have to get you guys on my show at some point. But so another comic creator. That was really fun, man.
yeah,
Dat fan? That is not a Dan fan. No, Alex, Dan fan was there. We had dinner together though. It's good. You had a fake ID. Yeah, I haven't had a lot of fake ID allegations.
Yeah, it's a completely different guy too. He just like gets away with it.
yeah. The default name is just Dan Fan, so I just left it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, well, I did meet Dan Fan. That's not fake news. But I met some other people too. I didn't get pictures of everyone. I didn't get to talk to Louise Simonson, and I'm probably the biggest fan of her everyone. Her and Walt.
Haven't you been to a million cons though? Haven't you not like
Yeah.
interacted with them? They're like
No, I
every
have, but no, I'm saying not this time.
Oh,
So
okay.
Hard Chargers reunited, but we'll get to. Hang on, should we go through in chronological order? Yeah, we'll go through. So my mom decided to show up and support me, and I was like, okay. She's in New Jersey, so she drove up. I introduced her to everyone, and then she was like, "Is that Kathy Moriarty?" I'm like, "Yeah," because I know she doesn't care about comics. So I was like, "Oh, no, that she's," and I'm like, "Holy shit, Kathy Moriarty's here." So we talked to her for like a good 20 or 30 minutes. She's awesome, and she was like, "Vaughn, reach out to me, whatever." Like, total sweetheart. Kathy Moriarty is awesome.
That's cute.
Because I love Raging Bull. Yeah, you guys both seen Raging Bull, right?
No. No idea who this lady is. I have no idea who this lady
Yeah.
is.
Hang on,
For all
you
I know,
definitely-
she's your cousin, and I have no idea, dude. You can
Hang on
tell
one
me.
second. We're gonna pull this up.
If
Yeah,
you
fact
asked me
check.
to pick out who is your mom and who is Kathy Moriarty, I would be guessing. So I don't-
I only
All
know
right,
which
you guys
one was
guess which one's my mom.
Well, you were across from me, so I know which one's your mom.
Oh yeah, all right.
I'm active.
My mom was the redhead.
Okay.
So Kathy Moriarty
Raging
is
Bull,
in
when that movie come out? 1974?
1980.
Oh God, nah, no way, dude.
What do you mean? You don't watch older movies?
Nah, I can't.
Never
My
seen
wife doesn't
RoboCop?
like them at all. I try putting them on for like fun to get like that nostalgia, and my wife's like, "What is this?" You know,
What?
so-
Oh my god, that's horrible.
I could-
Raging
Isn't
Bull.
that the original Terminator like in the 80s?
So this is her. She was in Raging Bull. She's the wife in Raging Bull.
Yeah, no.
Raging Bull's it's messed up. It's basically he's just spousal abuse the whole goddamn movie against her.
It's Robert De Niro's 200,000th movie that he's
Yeah.
in. You know? So, like, I don't know.
Yeah. So he
I feel
is
like he's played a
basically-
boxer before too, no? Or is that the
Probably. But this is basically like imagine Rocky, but he's a total piece of shit. And he just beats the shit out of his wife the whole time.
Yeah, fuck him.
It's a good movie though. It is a
Nah.
good movie.
Fuck that.
You've sold us. Yeah, we're definitely gonna watch this. Right?
Yeah,
right
no
after.
way, no way.
Why? You don't like spousal
The
abuse?
punching probably sucks too.
No! The punching is awesome.
Nah, anything before like even like 2000, it was still corny when they punch people.
What do you all right? This is such a bad take, Paul. This is a terrible take.
Nah, it's not. It's not, dude. It's
Hold
not.
on.
But even if the punching is good,
Like,
he's punching his wife.
Like no one
No,
loves
he
Star Wars
punches
more than
people in the
me.
ring more. He just occasionally hits.
I
somebody.
love Star Wars,
Mostly
right?
yells at her.
Love Star Wars, but I watch it in a sense of like, wow, this is old now. You know, it's like fucking.
What do you prefer, modern Star Wars?
No, but it's just like, I want to see new shit that's like cool.
That's the most Zoomer thing I've ever heard.
Horrible. That's cringe, dude. Good luck finding new shit that's cool.
It's gonna come. dude.
You
It's
go
gonna
see
come.
the David in like a museum in Italy, and you're
Yeah,
like,
no, be like,
"Nah,
this
I
is
wanna see
old."
new."
Nah, shit's old, dude. That shit's old.
It's no good.
Shit's old. Like, I
Wait,
could
so
be
what
like,
if people?
I'm
Hang on. How are you gonna feel if I show my comics to your kid and they're like, "This is old," and they throw it in
Probably
the
what
trash?
they will do. It's probably what they will do. Like, what is this?
That's not
While they
good.
have like the eyeglasses that can like change what everyone looks like, you know?
That's terrible. Paul.
No, I like Mandalorian a lot. So yeah, Mandalorian was good actually. I love Darth Vader versus Obi-Wan, that new shit. Like that's what I'm saying. That fight scene compared to the other one, come on, you can't compare those two.
I didn't watch it because I like a good.
But that's what I'm
story.
saying. You can't say you can't say it the other way.
Hang on. You were just talking shit about this movie you've never seen. You were just talking shit about.
Play it. Oh,
Come on.
Get me away.
That's fucking awesome. What are you talking about? Look at that.
No
Fucking
way.
boom.
Oh, no, get me off.
Imagine.
Dude.
Put the water fountain in his
Come
face.
on. You don't think that looks good?
Should have watched UFC last Saturday, bro.
He ain't pretty no more. He ain't pretty no more. This sucker's comments are hurting myself. Buzz. Buzz, if you want to come in, you're more than welcome to. Buzz, I'm on your side. Paul, you know, I used to be.
You
a
can't troll a
supporter
little
of you.
bit. What's the point, right?
I know.
I like, you know what I could rewatch a lot? I like Indiana Jones. I like those old ones. This
They're
guy's
good.
just kind of like, you know, something like that. Things that need CGI back then, I can't watch now. I don't know. I'm
Well,
spoiled.
CGI always ages shittier than practical effects.
Like, I feel like, you know, like the technology is going to be so insane soon. So, like, especially even for animated.
Yeah. Let's see. So then Buzz, who's in chat, if you want the link, let me know. Was there. So he's doing my last cover, which should be launching a week from today, actually. So I got to make sure my Indiegogo page is in order because I'm going to have my Kickstarter, and it will be available on FundMyComic as an add-on too. So if you want to get it on FundMyComic, you can, or you can get it on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. But the last cover, the Buzz cover, will be there. Tim Jacobus, who had on my show, he's great. Did all the Goosebumps covers. Did you guys grow up reading Goosebumps?
I saw them, but I didn't read them.
Buzz is so mad. Dude, listen, Raging Bull is awesome.
I don't know, man.
It's one of the great. Well, all right, my favorite Scorsese movie is
I don't
probably.
lie, man. I can't lie. I can't fake. I thought that was atrocious.
You thought that was bad?
Yeah.
You want something to rival that Soul Damage? I've heard people say Scorsese movie. I do not know what that means. I don't know who Scorsese is.
Oh my god!
That's what I'm saying. That everyone views things
God.
differently.
Yeah, but some people are wrong. I agree with you. Martin Scorsese is an okay, but you could argue anything. If I show a 5-year-old a brick and they say it's a house, that's a difference in perspective. But the kid's also wrong.
You never need to know what Scorsese movies are, because if someone asks you what your favorite Scorsese movie is, you go, "Oh, that's a hard question." And then they're like, "I know, there's so many." And then they name a bunch, and I'm like, "Yeah, that one. That's the one."
Yeah, the plot. Phenomenal. Yeah.
You guys are awful.
Is his first name Martin? That sounds familiar. Martin Scorsese.
Goodfellas is one of the greatest pieces of cinema ever. Yeah,
I like Goodfellas. I like Goodfellas.
I've seen parts of it, I think, or maybe the whole thing. I don't know.
Oh my god, who did I need a barrier? I need like.
But I think
entry
like
test.
those type of like mafia movies, I would say are very different. Like of course I could rewatch those because they don't, like I'm saying, they don't rely on the sci-fi. Like it's cool to see some of the practical stuff it is, but like, you know.
No, yeah, but like that punching scene wouldn't need CGI though because it's punching.
Dude, pull up Robert Whittaker knocking the hell out of that guy last weekend. That's what a punch looks
I didn't
like.
see that, but I saw Strickland beat the shit out of
like when I want to
that
watch
was awesome.
Now, did you ever see Red Dawn? I think it was not Red Dawn. It was that Chris Hemsworth movie that came out, and they had a scene where he has to break these people out of the jail, and he's just shooting the shit out of everyone. He's like, fucking, it looks real. I need that shit. I want to be scared. Like, wow, if this guy came in the room, I'm running, dude.
Yeah, Paul, you should get your shine box.
What's that mean?
You haven't seen Goodfellas, then? You don't remember that scene?
Dude, come on, man. I can't even tell you people's faces I met yesterday.
All right, so,
I know
so it's the scene where
he's talking about.
The scene where, like, before Joe Pesci kills someone, like the guy who eggs him on is like, "Get your shine box," and then Joe Pesci kills the guy. So I guess he's trying to get you to kill him.
I don't know, or kill me.
No.
Or kill me. Yeah, I'm not like religious about the movie. I wouldn't like details like that.
Yeah. Well, I was just rewatching scenes the other day, but yeah. Let's see. So, Taxi Driver, Goodfellas, Killer of the Flower Moon, Wolf of Wall Street, The Irishman, Shutter Island is underrated. That movie's underrated. Very good. I don't even want to say my biggest compliment about the movie because it's kind of a spoiler. But
no, I know what it's about though. I've seen it. It's been on Twitter so many times that like I know a a lot of that.
Yeah, it's an island where they make the shutters for cameras. I've seen
It's
the movie.
not. Fuck off.
Casino was good too. Yes, Casino was good, and I like that movie. Yeah.
Mean Streets is good. The ending's kind of whack.
I think it was Chicago C2E2. I went to one of the Italian restaurants, and every picture on the wall was a picture of Robert De Niro. I swear to God, dude. Like it was just like pictures from the movies, like it's real life, like all over the Italian.
Oh, the Italian restaurants, they'll do that. They'll be like as if they're friends with Scorsese.
Black and white too. Black and white.
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh yeah, it's
If
my
any
brother,
famous Italian
Robert
guy
De
goes to an
Niro.
Italian restaurant,
Yeah.
he goes on the wall.
Bronx Tale and Donnie Brasco were my favorite. Were they him? Those were. I actually haven't seen those. I gotta confess. Nick, if you want the link too. So Nick did Purity. I'm editing issue 2.
I got Purity as well. I picked that up. I'm excited to read that as well.
Yeah.
It was good to see a lot of good content around. I was happy to get some cool stuff. I always love picking stuff at events.
Yeah, it was cool being around people I knew too. So I could be like Paul's stuff, even though I've never worked on your stuff. I'm like, yeah, you had him on my show. Check him out. Nick, I've worked with him. So I'll be like, this Zach is doing the mini print colored by Nick, and then Bobby's inking. Like, it's just really cool that being able to point to
the guy that was next to me. You should have him on your show. He was really cool.
Which one? Because you had 2 people next to you. I think I asked him, the author, right?
Yeah, he's good. He knows.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'd come on your show.
He's number 2 on Amazon for horror books.
Yeah, I'm having him on my show, which is crazy. Because I don't read enough books. I want to.
Yeah, he gave me
Biodome. I have not seen.
Yeah, Damon.
Yeah, that's cool one.
He putting TikToks up. He's getting 1.4 million a hit, dude. He knows
what?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing, dude. He knows what he's doing. I was very impressed, and he was actually selling, and he was like trying to interact with people, and people were loving his shit. It was cool. It was cool to watch. I like people that are like hyped. Yeah. I'll send you his TikTok. It's pretty legit. I told him he should be on YouTube too. I'm like, what are you doing, dude? If you can hit TikToks like that, you can hit shorts like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I have his book. I'm gonna read it. I've never read a horror book before, so his is gonna be the first.
You've never read? Wait, hang on. Speaking of which, you ever read Goosebumps?
A horror novel.
Oh,
sorry,
novel.
we're not talking about comic books. We're talking about novels.
Goosebumps. I'm saying, have you ever read Goosebumps?
Wouldn't remember. Nah.
Goosebumps. What about you? Come on, please.
No, I've never read any.
You guys suck.
No, but I remember like the Scholastic book sales. There would be a big wall
I'm gonna
of
have
Goosebumps.
to tell Minnie Wheeler. Yeah, a lot of people were like holy shit, Tim Jacobus. So I interviewed him. That was like a really fun interview, and he was like, "Hey, Vaughn," like it was great. I read a bunch. Yeah, Alex seems like a horror novel.
It was funny when I came to the thing Saturday, and you were just talking to that dude. I'm like, who's this guy talking right now? And then he's talking about the animated series. I was like, oh my god, this guy did the Batman animated series. It's so cool.
Yeah, no, Kevin Altieri. The first time I met Kevin Altieri, let me see if I have pictures of it. Garden State Comic Fest. It was 2 years ago. Actually, it was a historic night because it was the first night I met Bobby, Zach, Cecil, and Ethan the same night. Billy Tucci and Graham Nolan I had already met. And Kevin Altieri I met that night too. He walks in and he's hammered. It was so fun. Let me find it.
Yeah, it was a good time. Everyone was super cool. Had fun.
Yeah, Kevin Altieri, who directed a bunch. I think he directed Heart of Ice. He directed a bunch of episodes of the animated series. He was there.
Yeah, it's awesome. That's so cool.
But yeah.
Do I have an echo? Is that me?
One of you has an echo.
Echo.
Then this guy I hung out with, and Dan Finn. I was a fan of this guy.
Not me, I muted myself.
Yeah, Adam, I was a fan of you, but you know what? Yeah, it might be you, Adam. Yeah, it's Adam. But Bunnicula. Oh, I read one of the Bunnicula books actually. Bunnicula was a bunny Dracula. It's a real book that exists.
Sounds familiar.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's
yeah.
I never. Yeah, it should be fixed. Yeah.
And I just want to dial back real quick. I said that about Star Wars, but I watch all the Star Wars at least once a month. So that's just
Really?
yeah. So
I
like,
haven't
still watch
rewatched-
4, 5, and 6 all the time. Like that's not a. I still watch it. It's not like I don't watch it.
I gotta confess, I actually haven't rewatched Empire and Return of the Jedi. in
I
probably,
just
like,
did
10
4,
years.
5, and 6 last week again. So it's like fresh in my mind.
You see, I gotta rewatch those. I haven't rewatched
I-
Empire and Return
I
of the
try to
Jedi
rewatch
for
a
way
lot of
too long.
stuff that inspired me to like comic books and everything, just to see if it like hits another thing. That,
Yeah. It's so sad when you see something after years and you're like, oh man. But when it is still good, like I rewatched Star Wars and I was like, that's great. I haven't, and I was gonna rewatch the whole trilogy and then I didn't get to it. But I have all the DVDs, so I can watch it.
It's good to see the
Oh, Dan Fraga's a fan of Dan fan, which is cool. Although he spelt it wrong. He's a fellow Dan. Maybe he spelt it that way. Abra's 2 cents. And this, all right, I got to show that one. But this I got to show. So I started putting my artists to work. So they're all 4 of these guys were drawing shit for me. Which is great. Stippling Vaughn added to, hold on, a piece that he's going to continue to add to.
Yeah, by the end of the show, I was like super cooked. Like my brain was just
I'm trying
like
to find it.
so fried.
You,
I left it
do
downstairs,
a lot
but
of
he's adding a
cons?
stippling effect there on one of my pieces.
guess I-
But Bobby was drawing on one of these cards for a customer. Zach was starting this jam piece, which the jam piece I'm going to show off because the jam piece is awesome. And then Dark Gift was drawing on one of these. Dark Gift Comics is great. He's got a good channel too. And he lives close by. Fellow Jersey guy. But these I want to
Yeah, I
show.
mean, I guess I do a bunch of cons, but
So-
at the end of all of them, I'm always fried. Like it's
This
so much social interaction. My brain
is the mini print. So if you back Phenomenova, real quick, I'll turn this into a plug real quick.
Yo, plug it, man, plug it.
That's not it. Hold on. I have so many fucking tabs open. Holy shit.
But not
All
my
right.
Kickstarter. But
If
not
you
my-
back Phenomenova, right here, you can get this
Damn,
mini print,
12K.
which is colored by,
This guy,
12K, baby.
dude, who's this guy?
So this mini print, this is the original art for the mini print by Zach. And you can only get this when you back on FundMyComic, and it comes free.
Put that in a frame, dude.
I was just had it in something. Had it in my portfolio. But then it also, the colorist Nick, the colorist piece, Nick is in the chat. So why is Bobby flexing in every pick? I don't. He's just swole.
That's why he fell asleep, because he was gassed.
Bobby was not.
Oh, the
Zach
bicep.
was the one that fell asleep.
Oh shit.
It's
Confused.
okay. So then the corner box art. All right, hang on. I'll show it on the campaign first.
Actually, Bobby did ask me. He's like, "Tell me everything I did." That's what he told me. He's like, "Tell me everything I did."
Yeah. So if you see this corner box art right here, this is the original art piece of that Bobby gave me. Right here. And then the jam piece. I'm going to take the jam piece out so I can really go through it. So I had 5 people from my creative team. A few of them will stop by and chat already. And so Zach, who did the mini, I said, you guys can draw any character from my book. So Zach drew Dark Cloud again, right here, the main villain. Then I'll ask Bobby, and Bobby was still tired. It was Sunday. So Zach is like, let Nick go first. So I knew if Bobby didn't draw first, then Nick was going to take her because they both wanted, of course, the hot chick. So Nick drew Zoberin, who is the witch chick. And honestly, yeah. Then we've got Golden Gallant. Bobby, so he took inspiration from, so Patrick did the middle part of one of my pieces, and it really brought the piece together. So Bobby saw that, and he was like, I'm going to do that. So Bobby drew Golden Gallant right in the center. Then Jules was like, hey, does Phoenix Senshi have a kunai? I'm like, I guess so. Like she has, yeah, I haven't established she doesn't, so sure. So she drew her with that, which I will definitely use in the comic now. So she drew the Phoenix Senshi, and I'm gonna have, spoiler alert, I am gonna have her draw this character as a trading card in issue 2. So you will see Jules draw this. So for issue 2, when you back that, which I've already started production on, you will get her draw with this. And then Buzz finished off the piece by drawing my main character. So this came together gorgeous. It's so cool also doing this because you see a bunch of artists will start seeing someone else did something, they'll try to one up each other. But I didn't tell them who to draw. Each person, I said you could draw anyone you want. But it made me realize it looks like there's a lot of demand for. I think people are going to really like the prequel story. I might actually have to start production on that sooner based on a lot of people really are going to want the World War III stuff, I imagine. So when the book comes out, if people really want that, I might start that sooner. Southern Cecil, how you doing? Naromi, what's going on? But yeah, so that was some cool art I got. Paul, I need the only project now is this book I didn't have. Well, actually, I don't have the trade. I should have bought the trade.
Nah, it's okay, dude. You're
But
good.
I'll see you next. I have
You have
issue.
everything, dude.
Yeah,
But you get episode 4 though.
I love the trade cover though.
Yeah, this is
Episode
cover
4 I'm
B.
gonna get.
We just printed the cover A's. But Julian killed us on this.
That dude, the covers you get are great.
Everyone that does my interiors does the covers. So I
That's
don't
good.
think this is the first ever Kickstarter that I've had someone on the book that's not in the interiors. So
Really?
done
Wait.
interiors. Yeah. Igor did the cover B for me, but we're working on something else right now that we're doing because I liked how he did it. So now he's gonna do this other project with me.
That's cool. So I didn't know that. Because I obviously there's a lot of artists that can only do a cover, but they can't do interiors. Just because they're so busy. Like Rini, for example, I would have never been able to get to do interiors. But
because I
Man.
had Corey for episode 0, and he's amazing lines and inks, and I always get those. He usually does a cover every book. And then I don't have too many. The max I have is 3 now, and I usually like just doing 2 because I really don't print them after for the conventions.
yeah, I don't. I think because I did a lot of variant covers. I don't think I'm going to do that many for issue 2. But on issue 1, I'm glad I did as many as I did. The thing is, when you go to these cons and you meet so many people, like I had multiple artists saying that went up to me and said, "Vaughn, I want you to do a cover for you," or I would say, "Oh, maybe I'll get you to do a cover." But I'm like, dude, I can't get everyone to do a cover for me. But there were a lot of cool people.
They're trying to sell you, Vaughn. That's how you sell you. It's called pay me.
No, but it's
I'd
also
love to write a book for you, Vaughn, right now. You know,
yeah, that's true.
you got to pick and choose your
I know.
the artists that mesh the most too.
I do.
especially-
No, I know that's the thing. I do have to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's been
Because I also don't want something too different too. Like if the interiors, because that's the biggest pet peeve I have when I get comic books is like when I get a book and the covers are phenomenal and the interiors suck.
Oh, I hate that. No, my interior artist is basically. I don't think I'll ever do a comic where. I don't want to say never, but I can't imagine doing a comic where he doesn't do at least one
It's like a
cover.
plot twist, especially when they're in the bag and board already, and I buy it from the store, and then I'm
Then you're like, ah,
yeah, dude. Oh my god, which one did I do it at? The mainstream book. They did the Mandalorian series, right? So, like I said earlier, I was like, I like Mandalorian. I get the book. I'm like, yo, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be Mandalorian, dude. It's still frames with like AI kind of filters on what the show is, dude. I thought it was like the worst.
I hate that. That's why I like there was times I was going to buy a modern X-Men comic because they have like they'll have comics. This is what they'll do. They'll bait people who like the 80s and 90s stuff. So I'll be like, oh my god, that's an Art Adams cover. I'm like, wait a minute. And then I open the interiors. I'm like, oh, it's just modern. They're not even in the costumes that they're in there on the cover.
So
It's just
it was
nostalgia
sealed,
baiting.
and it was a Tyler Kirkman cover. So I was like, oh, the artwork
Oh,
has to be
Kirkham's is great.
Yeah,
His
I was like, it
covers are
has to
so
be good on the inside because I knew it was a variant cover. I got it from Unknown Comics, but I didn't know that that was going to be the case on the inside. But whatever.
McFarlane cover Larson interiors goes great. Was that? Look, I slapped filters on some shit. I didn't make myself. Give me money. Yeah, dude. I hate when it's just like. Here's the thing. Most of my covers, even if they're different, they're not like so radically different. But to be fair, there are comic covers that look totally different from the interiors. where I do like it. Like
But
there was
like the top tier, like Alex Ross, that's acceptable.
yeah.
But even when I was first getting into comics, I thought that Alex Ross was going to be the interiors when I got him. You know, so like,
Yeah, so you'd be like,
you gotta
yeah.
also think from the people that are walking around as just like they're not the everyday comic person too, especially at these things. I know on Kickstarter and Indiegogo is different, but
Yeah. No, that's true.
clearly it
Dude,
worked. With you guys, so.
explaining crowdfunding, that's why I think it's just so important to overprint. Because explaining the crowd, like for example, Kathy Moriarty was like, how can I support you? And I realized, dude, I'm gonna have to explain crowdfunding, and it's such a pain, you know. It's just, or even just your average person, like even explaining to family members, like most of them I know are gonna get my book when it's on my website or whatever. But I know a lot of them are like, they're not gonna figure out crowdfunding. I've had creators tell me that their own parents will be like, yeah, I'll just get it later. It's like, okay. Because you know, it's like
It's whatever's
I get it.
convenient for the
Yeah,
human. We're
exactly.
on the TikTok doom scroll era now. This is a
Yeah,
different
I know
world.
exactly.
Yeah,
But
Nick.
then,
Nick's commenting,
Yeah.
but not coming in the video.
yeah,
Come
if
in
you
the
want to come in,
stream.
if you want to come in, Nick, well, I have to
Guys,
send
write
them
a
the link.
paragraph.
I'll send them the link. I don't know what's the best way. Yeah, Instagram or whatever. If you want to, no pressure. But Nick was right
pressure.
across.
I'm pressuring.
All right. Well, Paul's pressuring you. I'm
Yeah,
not.
come on.
I also hadn't sent him the link yet, to be fair. So, because I was just getting ready. It wasn't an intent. I told him he can come in, but then I was like, oh yeah, I guess I didn't give him a doorway to enter.
That was two tables down for me.
Listen, Nick has done. I've done work with Nick, and I are good friends. I've done work for
No,
him.
I'm just
Yeah.
sarcastic. I'm sarcastic.
My mom, of course, got the. My mom is a redhead, and she was like, "Hold on, are there
It's
redhead
the-
characters in your book?" And all the redhead characters are villains. And she's like, interesting.
Someone asked about getting a card on your next campaign. You should pull it up. Look at that.
Can we get a lenticular? Ooh, I got to see how much that is to make. I would love to say yes.
Expensive.
Is it how expensive? Because lenticular trading, their cards are so cool. I would have to make that a stretch goal. I think.
What's lenticular?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Lenticular is the one.
It's like
where,
hologram, right?
Is lenticular the one where? Hang on.
If that's like the best way to describe it in my mind, at least. I don't think
When you
holograms are
scratch
a
it,
word.
it goes like
yeah.
Yeah, I would love. There's a bunch of stuff I would love.
Like
to
kind of
do.
like how some of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards were, right? Like that kind of shit. I think that's what.
I will do it. I would love to do it if there's enough demand. I would love to. My next campaign. I'm gonna be better with stretch goals. I set my stretch goals too high and too far apart.
I'm doing mine now of where I actually make my Kickstarter goal. So if we hit 6K, I'm actually where I need to be, and that's when I'll do more fun stuff.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. So my first stretch goal is gonna be, but the thing is, it's gonna bleed over across all platforms.
So just do it at like 2K and just like I'm just spending more money.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, I'm waiting till I'm at 15K.
Like, you know, like I love more stuff. I love more.
Don't
stuff.
get me. Yeah, I do too. But you have to realize that the stretch goals have to be after you.
I'm trying to make that. Wow.
Yeah, because people don't realize like this comic is expensive. Like,
and I got to make more. I'm making 3 books right now. It's insane, dude. It's insane.
Color pages are a lot
to print. Yeah. Wait, hang on. I've never printed a black and white book. Have you done that?
It's just everything's. So when I even like
How
this is a
much
great
cheaper is black
perspective
and
of
white?
how horrible the economy is, and this is just the truth. But I was able to buy like 3,000 books for like 60 cents off this one printer. The same printer, that same book is like $2 now. You know, so it's like the same thing.
The 3D printer. I have 2 3D printers. When I was price comparing between like a new one that I was getting, and my first one, I bought the first one, which was a Prusa for $400. Now it's the same printer, $600. It's like just straight 50%.
Yeah, just need more. We need more. You know.
Yeah.
But I'm still staying at $10 a book, guys. $10 a book. Let's go.
Yeah, no, black and white. No, I agree with that. Great. That's why. So my back cover. Oh, I forgot. Bobby doesn't. So the back cover for my book. Let me see if I posted it. If not, Bobby posted it. Okay, right here. The back cover for my book, Bobby did as an homage to Bloodstrike #1 because we were hanging out. Dave Fraga's the man. We were hanging out with him the whole time. So, but this is Bobby's doing this back cover as an homage to Bloodstrike, and initially we're gonna have Nick color it, but then we saw. And I was like, let's do grayscale because it's a flashback to the old characters, so it kind of works. So Bobby's adding grayscale to this art.
Yeah, cool.
But yeah, I wouldn't publish it in that black and white.
He's still flexing. Nah, he's just naturally jacked, dude. He's ready to
He's
deadlift at any moment. Deadlift at any moment.
Yeah, well, Bobby does. Yeah,
Don't want to see that guy yell. Run.
yeah. No, Bobby's jacked. That's it. That's just what it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look at who's that guy in the left corner.
Oh, those cool comic books up there. I see some cool comic books.
Yeah, that's some
They
cool.
look
This
real
is some
cool.
guy.
I'd buy them if I walked by.
Yeah,
So.
pretty cool. So
I do have a picture of my table. You should show that. Like, wow, look at this guy.
yeah, I'll pull it up.
I have to get more of. We sold out of one shots. We sold out of 2 and 3s, but I didn't have that many. But the one shots we had a lot of, so that was cool.
You sold out of one shots?
Yeah, from the last
Crimson
this weekend,
Pain?
last weekend, I'm dead. So now I just printed 1,000 of these. The trades, they're coming July 6th, and then I have to ship. I think I'm gonna ship 200 out to San Diego. We'll see.
Nice.
So, yeah, and then I'll just bring the single issues.
So how's
They
San
weigh
Diego?
So much. 1,000 of these, 750 pounds. Insane.
Holy shit!
Yeah, insane.
How much does it cost to make? Or I guess.
Everything's a decent amount.
Yeah, no, I know the printing cost. People don't realize because it's like, oh, why do you charge X amount for your comic? It's like, dude, because it costs X amount of print. It's always
Paper's too heavy. When I was shopping around for printers for my book, like a novel, I was looking around at printers in the U.S. and this one guy quoted me like super high for the shipping, and then I was like, can I just drive over and like pick it up because it was like in Maryland or something? So I was like, whatever, I'll just do a road trip and get it. And he was like, no.
What a fucking piece of shit.
It's like,
that's actually pretty cool.
Like,
That's actually a very good idea, and I like that. And if they were actually buying me, I would have done that.
Wait, what did? Hang on,
dude. I'll just tell you how much I paid for shipping for this thing.
Yeah, I think
I'll find it for
I
you.
think the guy quoted me like,
dude, shipping.
like-
I'm scared of the
I want to say like
shipping costs.
$600 for shipping or something like that.
Yeah, easy.
All right, speaking of shipping costs, we got a new person shipping into the stream. How's that for a transition?
Here comes the money.
Here we go.
Hold on,
There it is.
Hello.
What up, bro?
How are we?
Yeah, this is a fun week. So Nick was right across from, diagonal from always across right here. So it was the wall, then it was.
It was almost like a triangle. Like
Yeah,
me, Zach, and you, Paul.
yeah.
Yeah. But
That was fun though. That was such a good con. And then how was it in the villains rink, the ice rink?
I heard no complaints because it was so hot outside that no one was really caring that they were on an ice rink. So that's a first.
I loved it. I loved being refrigerated. It was fantastic.
A lot. So it's funny. A lot of
It's
my
good when you're prepared.
yeah.
Because I wasn't prepared once. I wore shorts in that one, and I was like dying.
Yeah, the first day Trisha was cold, but I was like, oh, thank God. It's like another planet outside. It's like a straight up like Tatooine or whatever, and then like Hoth. Just like
Well, I think if I'm not mistaken, last year there was an issue because apparently there was a lot of since it's on an ice rink, there was a lot of moisture coming up from the ground, and a lot of crafters and people had
Really?
on the floor, and it was like damaging their stuff.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
we had there was a lot of humidity from the ice, so like the Horizon quests that were in the rack and not like covered in a box or whatever were wrinkling along the side because of the humidity.
Yeah, I every year I ask Dave whenever I apply for the show. I was like, I'll do whatever you want, Dave. I'll do a badge. I'll do whatever. Just don't put me in that room. that's all I ask. So he's pretty cool with that. I've been tabling there for now 9 years, but yeah, I had to like beg him to like keep me in the non-cold room.
I guess
That's
for sure.
nice.
And back to shipping, $470 on this last order just for shipping those books.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's
Someone
right.
So I deal with the distributor, and he told me that shipping also like what a lot of people don't realize. It's very key the time of year you ship because especially towards the end of the year with the holidays and everything, shipping goes up immensely. So that's also another factor
Okay.
of
That's interesting.
shipping and like when you want to plan your book and when you try and fulfill if you want to beat that time or or you're stuck with just higher shipping. And then obviously if you open the door for international shipping, UK
Australia.
and Australia, they're like through the roof with shipping for whatever
New
reason.
Zealand, I
Canada
did one.
too. Like I'm shocked. It's just
New
over
Zealand,
the
I did one
border.
the other day, $70. I had to charge him. He paid it
Yeah.
though, so I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, if they pay it, that's their problem. But I'm like, holy shit!
Bro,
Like I don't
they
know
go
if
like
I was
this.
international, I would back. But it's God bless them, man. Like
There's
Well, I
some
adjusted because I
great
did
things
for
you
my
can do.
first one, a couple of Kickstarters. I was like 20 international, and I was just getting murked. So then I moved. Now I know all the ones that usually buy, so I was adjusting.
Within the U.S., you guys do media mail.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
my distributor uses.
Sometimes they don't let you because you're not technically supposed to ship those. I go to a post office that lets me.
Because they're
Yeah.
like pictures or something, or
Technically, anything with ads isn't supposed to be or like a comic book or a coloring book, but technically it's our own book. So I guess it's just not even worth the fucking argument. You know what I mean? But like, I've had one sent back at one post office from doing media man.
We had,
in the ass.
weirdly enough, we had to resend them, but apparently there's like a new thing now. There were some international shipments we did for issue 1 of Purity where they got sent back because there's like a weird barcode now or like a code, like some code. That's what my distributor was saying, that it hit customs in like Australia and they sent it right back for no reason. Like, I don't know. I was like, well, shit. So yeah, it's a hassle to ship international, but I feel like that's another way just to boost your audience too, is if you get those international. Like, so for example, I've colored for Archie and I've worked with people who've done Archie like things, and one of my main clients is like really big in Canada, and I was told by a few people, Canadians fucking love Archie for whatever reason. So when I started publishing my own stuff, I got a few of those Archie fans in, and then they go crazy, like, oh, Archie artists, like, it's weird. So by default, I always have to give back to my Canadians. But yeah, no, it's weird how it works. Like any other place, I hope they like it, but I know Canada in particular is really big on that shit. So I have
But yeah,
to I have to offer
to
it.
go back to the shipping thing, like for $470, it's got to be cheaper just to drive and put it in your truck.
Yeah, so I do mix them, and they're like kind of like a third party thing. So I don't know. Sometimes it comes from Canada, sometimes it comes from like Tennessee. It goes everywhere.
Okay.
Long as they come out good, I ain't complaining. But I would actually do that. Like I said, my psycho ass drove to Chicago. So
Yeah. I know we were talking about Mix'em this weekend, but but it's really true what you said. Like, I've personally, or even like the writer of Reign of Ages, we never had really an issue with Mix'em. They're pretty on top of things. I think why a lot of creators go with Comics Wellspring is because Comics Wellspring just caters to comics. You can get sketch covers, you can get this, but like with Mix'em, it's more broad. You can get like brochures, prints, like
I do them too.
Yeah.
Trading card, I go through someone else, and then the other shit, I usually do the Vistaprint for, like the banners.
I think for trading cards, the site is called makeplayingcards.com or something. They're based in
it's
no,
legitimate?
it's literally actually Jan Dursima recommended this site for me because that's where she got her cards printed, and we used them for issue 1. They printed fine. They were great cards, but I'm pretty sure it was maketradingcards.com or something along the
It's
line.
like crazy SEO.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, my book I got printed in Bulgaria of all places. Just
What?
Yeah, and the
See,
shipping
I'm
was
scared
still-
about other countries like that because, like, even the ones that are like, I'll get it from China. I just feel like if they rob my stuff, who am I fighting?
I wouldn't trust China, no. But
Well,
America, I'm coming
yeah.
for you. If they
Yeah.
fuck me,
I'm the same way with my books. Like, I
Yeah,
like
they can just take your money.
in house. So
No, they can. I would. If no one can get you, you're telling me I wouldn't take 10 grand from someone. So why would I'm just being
What?
real.
One company I was always told to avoid. They're based in China. Is Print Ninja because
Yeah,
of
that was the one. That was the one I was gonna do, dude.
Yeah, they take apparently they take like normal printers in America only
cried.
take like 3 or 5 weeks for their books to print, but like
3 to 5 years.
yeah, Print Ninja takes like fucking 6 months almost. I hear.
What?
I ordered.
Yeah.
I ordered this.
Well, is it a
book.
sweatshop? Like, what are they?
Who the fuck knows?
I created my order on June 15th. I'm getting my books July 6th. So it's not
That's
bad.
good.
Yeah,
That's
it's not
good.
bad.
For 1,000 copies. That's good.
1,000 trades. It's not even like the single issues I get in like 10 days because I just reorder with them now.
Yeah.
But
Now, question: do you have like? I assume you have like a storage unit. Do you put these books somewhere or?
no, I have a big enough place where I keep them.
Okay, because I was gonna say, like, do you have like, is there like a secret room in your house
Under
that
the
just
bed.
like to the ceiling of
No,
like
I'm,
boxes of
I'm in my
books?
basement right now. It's you know, but I don't put anything here, but because it used to leak.
Yeah.
But I sealed everything up. That was one of my things I did last month. I did concrete work all around my house. We did like 250 bags of concrete around my house and sealed everything up. So made some nice cool stuff. So that now it's good. Now I can technically put it down here, but it would kind of be open. So like I have an office where I put all the stuff, and if I have some of the stuff on the floor just stacked. Especially with this, the 750 pounds, that's gonna be like where the fuck I put everything, but I'll make it work.
Yeah.
You're gonna be at HersheyCon next weekend too. This is
Yeah, and I'm in some
weekend
like
in a row.
I'm in some random spot, and I hope it works out. I'm in like this random room, so we'll see. But I always sling. I just need them to walk in the room. You know what I'm saying? And they're getting this.
Yeah.
We sold quite some copies at Garden State Comic Fest, and it wasn't that busy.
I know. I was seeing it. You were selling very well.
I was very happy because usually people are like you know, I don't know. I feel like people don't even want to like. The people around me usually try not to interact with me after. I don't know why, but like everyone else was like, "You're doing great, dude." You know, and I like that. Like, thanks, dude. I'm trying. You know?
No, you had a lot of people coming up to your table. Well, you were networking a lot too, which is good. And then we all hung out after. But I want to pull up Paul's latest book.
Yeah, that was a nice table. You saw all those books. That was pretty cool. I'd buy something from there.
I'm actually, now that you mentioned it, I'm actually gonna order those things now that you had. I remember how I asked you like those like that cool like
Vistaprint, bro.
Yeah,
$150. I'll tell anyone where I get my shit. I think that's so weird. When I ask people sometimes, they're like, I'm like, dude, come on, man. Like, what do you mean?
I know where like I've had a few people. Well, actually, someone who does a lot of people's books. Like
you should play that trailer.
I will. So, but real quick, we're speaking of printers. So Graham Nolan gave me his. Rini gave me hers. So I'm going between a few.
So Graham's was what came to my table was trying to sell me a little bit, and we'll see.
Yeah, I know. She talked to me.
I'm loyal. Where I get my haircut, I get my haircut, you know, and it's the same thing. Like, I don't know. I have that loyalty.
But I talked to her for like she had talked to me on the phone for a while. She's she's great. But yeah, they company, because Andy gets the same from them, Graham, like a lot of those people print from the same person.
I've been using Vistaprint for my banner for like 10 years, and I don't see why people pay over $200 for a standard banner, because I'm like, at Vistaprint you pay like 50.
Some people pay a lot.
I know, for a fucking banner, and I'm like,
when they tell me, I'm like, dude, I looked at every single website. Are you kidding me? Yeah, I had to look at every site, like what looks the best. I also needed to like, because I don't want to pay someone because I don't know how to size anything, you know.
Yeah.
So like I pay like Vistaprint, you just make it and you can draw it, like move the shit around yourself. I like that.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Vistaprint is like one of the more expensive options usually.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like for business cards, my brother uses Got Print or something.
Damn, you guys are all out.
Print?
I think that's what he called it.
Jules did the whole. So we were doing the whole American Psycho. Everyone has business card, and then Jules comes over and gives. Did you guys all get her card?
Yeah, no, that was a cool card.
That was like the best card. I'm like, fuck. I need to figure out who's. Well, I keep putting off getting a business card. People have been telling me to get one for years, and I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I should probably actually do it. Like
any way you can interact with somebody.
Laser etching had a metal business card.
Wait, what?
The coolest business card I've seen is some guy who did laser etching, did a metal business card.
Ooh.
Yeah.
But that's got to cost like.
But expensive. I need to pay
Yeah.
like 10 cents for these things, you know?
Yeah,
Well,
that's the
but
thing.
he
I'm giving
does
them
the
out at the
laser
rate you're
etching, so
giving
it's
them
just,
out.
Like, in his house, he just makes them.
Yeah, it's
So
cool.
it's like,
It's
yeah.
cool.
Like, how
Because-
much is the metal though? That's got to.
Because I feel like I do better with flyers. I have these flyers that have the artwork on the front and has all my tags on the back. I felt like I got more followers from that. But of course, like with business cards, that's how I got the work I got. You know, it's because my email is on there and they emailed me. Otherwise, no one's gonna. These older guys aren't gonna go into your DMs on Instagram and be like, "Hey, what's up, dude? You want a job?" Like they need your email address.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that's the thing. The thing is, I think most. Yeah, I get a lot of.
So yeah, actually get a card, dude, and put your email on it.
I've been giving these ones out.
And give it to important people, not to the everyday pedestrian. But, you know,
I give
those
it
are
to
gifts
everyone
to
because
people.
someone can, because everyone's a
But
potential.
those flyers, I think, are better because it's
Like,
like
I
it's
had-
a memory.
Like I had, for example, just a drink at a bar, and there was some guy in Florida like a year ago, right? Years later, he backs my book. You never know who's going to be a customer. Never and he's like, "Oh, come on my podcast," and I didn't. He created a podcast, and that just happens sometimes. People just come on shows.
That's really how I got all my shit.
Yeah, it's just you never know. You'll find a potential customer like anywhere. Especially at a con, obviously. But let's play this trailer.
Whoa, I'm mute. Vaughn, I don't hear anything, dude.
No
Do this
shit.
every time. Every time. Everyone else's video, you play that shit nice. Mine.
No, I'm explaining why. All right, it's something I don't know what it is. It's something specifically my PC and
hurts.
Kickstarter
I'm
where.
actually upset.
So like, look, I'll watch what happens when I share the campaign on Google Chrome. Right? Oh, look at that! It's so nice. And then where the hell is the entire campaign? But the trailer will play. Watch.
Yeah, play the trailer.
Welcome to Project Analysis Episode 4, a superhero sci-fi adventure for lovers of X-Men, Mortal Kombat, and the Avengers. But in our world, there is one rule, that there is no multiverse or do-overs, making the stakes get raised with every single issue. In the year 2090, a speedster named Crimson Pain rised up and eliminated all the heroes in existence,
Rise?
sending the world into utter
I think it's Rose.
Dude, play the fucking trailer, dude.
chaos, leaving the government to initiate Project Analysis, granting the best soldiers and warriors a serum unlocking super enhanced abilities, making them the biggest threat to their enemies. The Project Analysis unit has no jurisdiction and the highest form of authority to kill Crimson Pain and all that stands with him. Follow our team as they fight for justice and to save the world from the new order that has risen. Join us and let's make this into reality yet again. This is Indie Comics. This is Project Analysis.
Still, man. Yeah, that's
Thanks.
cool.
Dead Space inspiration with that helmet.
No, actually, I originally was looking up a lot of medieval stuff.
Okay.
So you can find. I
With
honestly
the
find how
like
cool-
how the things go up, and then I drew. I had this original idea for it, and it had kind of like the horns that come out, and then Corey did it, chopped off the horns. He's like, it needs to be clean, look better.
There's so much cool. I'm getting raised up watching this. This is Alex. Okay, well that's. I don't know if that's what you were going for,
But yeah, super excited. That's our 8th campaign. We have 7 other single issues out. We have 1 trade. We've been kicking ass, and this is our episode 4 new release, and it starts off on volume 2. You don't need, any backstory if you just want to pick up episode 4. I try to make all my stories have a beginning, middle, and end. And of course, there's a cliffhanger, but you still get like a full story out of it. And yeah, so we're kicking ass. We're 2,673. The most we ever did on Kickstarter is 4,400. I definitely think we're going to end up around 5. So
what's going
doing
on,
well.
Edwin? I'm gonna have him on my show sometime soon. Yeah, it's been great, man. It's so cool. And I remember I was there, terrific con. It was the same con I met Billy Tucci and Graham Nolan. Day 1, baby. I got right. Did I get a day 1? Or was it day 2 or 3 of that con? I think it was day 1.
I wouldn't know.
I'm gonna assume day 1 because it makes me sound better.
Had a nice $5 book and didn't know Kickstarter existed, and yeah, we were selling.
Oh, you really?
t-shirts and
You
books.
didn't? You just.
No, I only did it. I only found Kickstarter. I forgot because so many people told me. That's why I like tell people that. It's like I'd even know. I didn't even know what the fuck that was. And I consume comics and I read, watch movies. And when I was almost done with episode 1, I was like, oh, I'm gonna put it on here. And then we did. We've just been doing it ever since. And then we only did one Indiegogo. That was for the trade as well. So yeah, $10 single issues, $5 PDFs. All my single issues are $10. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, well, this is all awesome, and this book looks great. I mean, obviously, I've read everything actually because I bought everything.
Yeah, we have a prequel series, Omega 2090. We had a one shot that just came out, and this is our 5th book in the series of Project Analysis. But all the books that we've came out with in my publishing line are all from the same world. And like I said, there's no multiverse or do-overs, so you're just getting a part in the story.
So this guy's not coming back to life, in other words.
No, he's fucked, So
tragic.
So that's a big inspiration. I used to tell people it's for people that love Avengers and Mortal Kombat. Now, since X-Men's popular, it's for people that love X-Men and Mortal Kombat, right? So
yeah, I noticed because I'm like, Paul, I know you don't care about X-Men.
No, but it's the same thing as team concepts, fatalities. And we have an inner plot that you can discover if you.
I mean, like the X-Men, like Thunderbird stayed dead. That's about it. Well, they finally brought him back after like 50 years. They brought back Thunderbird because it was like, they brought everyone else back. You guys don't even know who Thunderbird is, do you?
No. I don't want to hurt your feelings again.
No, I don't care because Thunderbird. No, listen. Not caring who Thunderbird is a big difference from saying Raging Bull to punching and Raging Bull isn't good.
Come on, dude. Watch Robert Whitaker last weekend.
Dude, Sean Strickland. I was at the bar with Bobby on his birthday, and we were watching Strickland kick the shit out of Costa, and then
like fucked. Like,
you guys saw that, right? Like,
yeah, he's a good fighter. Good technique. People were hating on it that he's playing it safe, but I'd like to play it safe too, so I don't have concussion for the rest of my life.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I was like, at first, I was like, Strickland's playing it really easy. Costa's gonna win, and then I'm like, Costa just, and I'm not even a big one. Thunderbird was a real one for 2 issues, and then he died.
And that's my cover A, and that's Samuel Marquise. He's the guy who does the interior. So back to it.
Oh, is that how it's pronounced, Marquise?
Back to that. Yeah. So we actually did that. We're gonna do for the trade, and it was gonna be the trade cover. But I was like, no, this is fucking intense for a cover A for a trade. So I just saved it for issue 4. And that's Igor's. Kills it with the 2 debuting characters, Voltage and Imperium.
Is this guy inspired by Doomfist from Overwatch?
I think you were you say that every time, dude. I don't play games like that, dude. I watch UFC, wrestling.
Was your artist inspired by Doomfist from Overwatch?
No, I just wanted some. So now I gotta say it like this. So like these guys are like the street level type heroes, like your Daredevil, Spider-Man, etc. Mm-hmm. They don't have the technology and the backing of the one world government like Project Analysis has. So these guys, let's say hypothetically, if they do join, they would have an updated attire, which would be more cynical. But like if you don't have millions of dollars in the bank, you got to work with what you got, and that's that giant fist. You gotta have a giant fist.
Yeah,
that's.
And then this one,
he doesn't really have superpowers. He's just like he needs something.
Yeah, and then these ones are awesome too.
Yeah, so Corey did that for us. We did it as an exclusive, originally black and white, 4 years ago for San Diego Comic-Con. And then I was just like, I only did 50 black and white. It's not like anyone knew it. So I just did some colors on it. And like you were saying before, Nick, I did the same colors for all 3 covers. Mm-hmm. So it really meshes well.
Is that what you recommend, Nick? Getting this? Well, I guess you. Well, of course you're the same colorist on all 11 covers that you did on your.
So, well, it's more calculated than that, but I do think on a surface level, if you feel like you're gonna, and I'm just saying for anyone, it's not going towards a specific someone, but if you feel your interior pages and your cover don't quite match up, I think from at a surface level, to kind of blend it in together by simply just just using the same colors for the cover and the interiors, where even though the art and technique are different, the colors kind of just mute it out, so it just kind of stays a little.
And And I didn't tell Prasad what to do for like the background. So like he kind of made it like all work. So like just, I gotta let the colorist go.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, but I think that's always good go. And then another reason why I color my covers, not only does it save costs, but also I could say that I colored over said.
It's your poster. That's your billboard.
Yeah, so I could be like, I colored over this guy. Yeah, even though I hired him, I fucking colored over him.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, I look at it this way. Regardless of which direction it goes, at the end of the day, I win.
Because when you say there are, and they go, "Wow, those colors pop."
Yeah,
I know the.
I'll tell you the truth. Some of those covers, the artist who I hired liked it so much where they actually hired me for other things to color. So it really worked out. Especially one of my cover artists, Courtney Rose. That's how I really formed that relationship with her, and I started coloring for other things with her too, off my Purity cover. So it worked. It was great.
That's how it always. You have to get like it seems like a lot, but it's like you get a volume of workout. You'll get like. I would be like, for example, with Nick, I was like, I had Zach do some art for me. And then I was like, all right, Zach, who should I? He's like, get Nick. And it's like, I just, every time someone's like, I need a color, so I'm like, I know a guy.
Yeah, you got to do it, man.
Yeah. Because Zach, has a whole book colored by Nick. Well, Bobby recommended you, obviously. Have you and Bobby done it, like worked on anything together?
I think I only colored 2 things of Bobby's. I colored a Brutor. I think it was for the lunchbox. It like the lunchbox art, and then he had this '90s Invisible Woman that I colored. But
the Boob Window Sue Storm.
No, wait. Actually, I did color pages for Bobby. It was a really fun story. Basically, if Charles Manson literally gets shot up by a rocket onto Mars, and he becomes the leader of Mars. And that actually was a really fun story to color. It was like an 8-pager, but I remember Bobby did those pages.
Right? That was supposed to be in Voyage.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
That's cool. That was so cool. I keep looking at this jam piece, which is I knew because I keep thinking back to it because it's like it's so funny because it was like that Sunday morning. There may we had just been drinking and I was like, if I knew because I was like I gave Bobby first dibs because Zach was the only one who worked on Saturday, and I knew because I was gonna go to you first because you were closest, and I was like, I know if Bobby doesn't do this one, that Nick is gonna take this one. And
I think Bobby was sad I didn't draw nipples though.
Bobby will. Yeah, I'll tell him not to draw nipples, and he'll be like, okay, so he'll add them to the original art. And then send me a version without them digital. So all my original art. He was even looking at interior pages for my first published work. He's like, "Hey Vaughn, I never showed you this. I snuck a nipple on this page." I'm like, God damn it!
Free the nipple. Hashtag.
Like he'll add it
George
like
Clooney effect,
poking through her shirt in a panel, and he keeps adding them. It was funny, but
ridiculous.
Yeah, it's really funny. One of the things, even though I think people do over rely on variant covers. The cool thing about it though is it gives you a chance to work with people that you otherwise wouldn't be able to work with, which that I really like.
But it could be.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely, and you know this. I learned my lesson. I think I had too many variant covers for issue 2. I had 10, but issue 3 I downed it to 6. But if it weren't. Like the only
Nick said he didn't do that many. He was like, I'm only doing 10. I'm like, only?
Look, bro, I've seen Bad Girl books have like 30 variant covers.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to for that.
Yeah. So that's the only reason. But
30? That's like Marvel DC. Like I don't even think.
No, I think they did for I think the Star Wars re-release a while ago. It was like 110 covers, and even what was it? Thundercats. Too, they did like 100 and something covers for that thing, but they sold 170,000 copies, something like that.
Well, Dynamite
it was the same 3 people buying like 5 covers each.
Well, I mean, Dynamite is notorious, especially like Vampirella. They have like at least 20 covers in the back. Like you got
a lot of the stores get them, like the Red Sonja things too.
That was the first time I had heard about the incentive variant because I was like, oh, that cover looks really cool. Actually, it was the Buzz cover. I think for issue 1 of Vengeance of Vampirella because I was like, that looks really cool. I didn't even know who Buzz was at the time. And they're like, yeah, our store had to buy like 20 of these to get this cover. I'm like, what do you mean? And they explained that. And that was the first time I ever really like.
Some of the stores go. The only ones I see the stores going ham for was the Spawn and Batmans. I know people that bought like 2,000 at their store just to get 2 of those, and people were buying them. They bought them like that's why you ordered them. So it's just like might as well get the fucking books too, because who doesn't want Batman Spawn? Like I'm surprised they didn't add Batman back in Spawn, but it's another conversation.
Batman back in Spawn? What do you mean?
Did you read the last Batman Spawn?
No, I haven't read any of them
You
yet.
should read it. It's Greg Capullo. It's cool. And then just basically like it kind of ended like a cliffhanger kind of. And then in Spawn, some of the issues he talks about Batman.
But Batman doesn't talk about Spawn, I take it.
But meaning like he's coming, dude. Like they gotta bring him in.
That'd be cool. Yeah, they should. I mean, you know what's funny? So
Books.
I've read
Prepping
the
Spawn
first
right now.
issue of Spawn, and I gotta confess, because I got one when the Image was doing Image first, which I think is a great idea. But I was like, I just don't get nothing happened in the entire first issue of Spawn. I know it's an iconic issue, but the whole goddamn issue, he's just in an alleyway, and
Don't
people
talk about the Godfather like that, dude.
I'm just saying his writing in the first issue. I don't know what the hell Spawn's character is. Nothing happens.
The one
Spawn's
thing,
Spawn's the
one
only
thing
reason
is-
why we're doing this.
Yeah, the one thing like Spawn's great, whatever, but like the one thing I'm just sick to death of is when people homage that godforsaken Spawn cover, that Spider-Man cover.
Yeah. Billy Tucci did it, and he goes, "I had no idea everyone else was doing it." I'm like, Billy, you're like the 500th person to do that year.
Book from every publisher has that cover on there.
I have an amazing Vampirella, an amazing She.
But I did Giant Size X-Men, and I did New Mutants 98.
87.
87.
Yeah.
There you go.
The only cover actually.
I'm brain farting, dude.
I know. Well, I know because I got to the issue because I was like, when is that coming? Because all the Rob Liefeld ones, everyone homages.
I mean, the only cover I ever homage, because I'm like weird with homages. Like I don't want them too obscure, but at the same time, I don't want like the normal homages that I see. Like I recently did for a period number 3 cover, Vaughn. I showed you, but it was Witchblade number 4 homage. It was a Michael.
Oh, was it an homage? All right, hang on. I should have known that. Let me grab my Witchblade.
Yeah, but it was a Witchblade number 4 homage. You know, the one thing I did play kind of tactical because like Witchblade was coming back, so I was like, you know what? I love Witchblade. Witchblade's coming back. We're doing a Witchblade homage, and also the artist who drew it is a big Michael Turner fan, so I was like, oh, best of all worlds.
Well, I mean, why do you think it's a coincidence that I released that Final Fantasy VII homage cover when the new game is coming out? Like, you gotta do.
No, you got like.
Issue 4. I don't know if I've seen this. You did an homage to. Hold on, because Nick and I both love Witchblade.
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
See, I never read it. I gotta read Witchblade.
Oh, Witchblade. I think Witchblade is actually because people talk about the art, but I think the writing, like David Wool. So David Wool, I met. He, by the way, has a really cool signature.
Mark
David
Silvestri
Wool,
was super cool. But I got his what was it?
Yeah, I got
Cyberforce?
Silvestri and David Wool both to sign this one, and then Dan Fraga did a lot of So Dan Fraga, I didn't know this until I first met him. He was like really close with Michael Turner. Like he was the best man at his wedding.
Yeah,
Michael Turner. But Fraga, did I get him to sign this one? Shit, I might have forgotten to get Dan Fraga to sign this weekend.
Damn.
No, all right. Well, I'll see him again.
Guy was 2 inches away from you.
I got him to do a lot. I was gonna get him to draw Wolverine, but he was so busy.
It's good to be busy.
But it's funny because, all right, yeah, here we go. So he worked on this. What did he do? He did issue 23. I think he might have done the Tales of Witchblade. Those issues were cool too.
Yeah, I know they're relaunching it. I think they might even came out with it last week. But
no, I think July, but they're like pumping covers, man. They're like we're talking about like we were just talking about variant covers. They have a lot of variant covers. You got like
the reason why they're back is because Evangeline just got that movie and they're like, yo, our shit's tough too. Like,
Bad Girls are coming back, baby.
Yeah. Evangeline's gonna be cool. Excited for that. If any of you guys know about that, yeah.
Yeah, I actually at the
Nick, of
show,
course, Nick knows about it.
Yeah, I actually at the show I met Russ Cassidy and Marat Michaels, and they were working on the Evangeline Kickstarter for Rob. And yeah,
That's
no,
right. That's right. I was talking to. I
yeah.
totally forgot he did that.
So yeah,
Rob
no,
Liefeld was hyping that shit. Hyping.
yeah, and also too, like I was very fortunate for even like period number 2. I got John Stinsman. He was like the longtime Evangeline artist. He did a cover, but yeah, no, Evangeline was always cool. Like definitely an influence to Purity. Well, I would say it's like a mix of Witchblade and Evangeline, but yeah, she was up there for me growing up. I was really though I was growing up into like the looty shit, like such a degenerate. But like the bad girl book I always read aside from Lady Death was Jim Balance book Tarot, Witch of the Black Rose. So that those are peak bad girl books. But Evangeline slowly I grew on me, and then Witchblade. But I'm happy to see that.
So I
you know,
don't really read the bad girl books, but I bought yours. So
yeah, that's your gateway. Once you start, you don't stop.
I don't.
Yeah, I need to get back to because I have the third volume of
Always gotta
Witchblade.
try everything.
Well, because here's the thing, like Witchblade is actually good. Like, because I wasn't expecting, like I didn't, because I bought it because I saw the.
No,
the
it looks
omnibus.
cool. It looks I like the Venom type of aspect kind of stuff. Right?
Yeah.
Like
Well,
stuff
you know,
like
Michael Turner's art is just like he's just
Actually,
so good.
over the
I
weekend.
thought that was Mark Silvestri's IP. No,
Mark Silvestri's his idea. So Witchblade first appeared in actually a She Psyblade crossover. So that was when Witchblade first appeared, which is drawn by Silvestri, but the actual book itself was drawn by Michael Turner for 20 something issue, 23 something.
Yeah,
issue.
hopefully they got actually some cool shit for San Diego because they always have a nice booth and I'll be there. So fucking try to grab some shit early in the morning before I get started.
Whose booth?
I love getting the exclusive shit before it opens. And then Top Cow, they usually have a lot of cool shit. That's why I got the Sniper Force book. I got it like
Matt
2 years
Hawkins
ago.
is so nice.
Yeah, super cool dude. Everyone's really nice, man. Everyone's really nice. I really haven't had a bad experience. Exactly. The Todd Father 2 is extremely nice.
I haven't met Todd yet. I've met Mark and Mark
nice.
Silvestri. I love Mark Silvestri.
Rob Liefeld
Love
too
me
is
Wills. I met Rob Liefeld. Jim Lee. I met
Daniel Warren Johnson too is insanely nice.
I've heard what was his Transformers run, right? Everyone keeps
Transformers
saying
is great. I
haven't read it.
have the first 5, but I like it. I enjoy it.
I heard it's one of the best current comics.
But that's a series I could pick up the next 5 issues where they're at now, and I'd like enjoy it. I like everything that Robert Kirkman touches. So
Kirkman, I need to read Invincible. I need to read Walking Dead, but
I read 40. I just read 45 books of Invincible because I watched the show first and I like it. But that's why I think like that's where they mess up so many of these mainstream things. They literally take the exact panels and it's in the animated show.
That's cool.
Star Wars has saved one Darth Vader killing everybody for 2 hours, and we're back. So need some Darth Vader murdering everyone.
Yeah, I mean, look, that's always cool. I gotta read. Yeah, so I have honestly a bunch of books. I'm probably just the rest of the night just gonna be reading books I bought at Garden State. I still need to finish up this Witchblade book.
Got Voyage next.
Voyage. Yeah, I have a ton.
I'm excited.
Nick, I think I have issue 1. I was looking. I think I have issue 1 of what is it? What's the other book you did? Reign of Ages. I think I have issue because I know I have 2 and 3.
Yeah,
I'm gonna see if I have issue 1.
Waiting for your book.
I'm waiting for my. Well, I have 5 pages of colors left.
Yo, Vaughn, show these people the tiers, man. Show them the tiers that we got
of your book.
Yeah, you showed the cool covers, and then we stopped.
Okay, sorry. Yeah. All right, tell everyone. So we got the digital.
Yeah. Digital $5, and then okay. So this is a thing for Kickstarter. I'll let you guys know too. I was originally going to do late pledges, right? So late pledges, and then I stopped at last minute. That's why Cover B's viewed first. It shot it on the way down. It was like, I don't know, that thing don't work. I wouldn't even. However I played with it, it didn't work. So I got Cover BC, and then it goes A there. So they're all $10 books. And then you can get all covers as well. But
See, there we go. C. So why is
Curious.
because I did late pledges and then I got rid of it and it shot it all the way to the bottom because I wanted to do it like when the campaign ended, everything raised $5, at least 2 of the items. So the trade went down and the other one, because I only chose 2 things because I wanted to do like maybe put it right on my website or Indiegogo, and it just went to the bottom. So a bunch of people were messaging me, where's cover A? I'm like, what the fuck you mean? Where's cover A? And I launched it on Bancroft's stream, so I wasn't really looking at it. I thought it worked because I turned it off. So and then it didn't work, and I had to re-add it real quick, and then people bought it. So
That's cool.
always little errors happen. You can't let it bother you. But I just want to say that so people that know if the late pledges thing, I don't know, man. I don't know how to work it, and that's what it did to me. And I know it did it to a couple other people too. And then so yeah, whatever cover you desire, you can get the Super Fatality, you can get the new heroes. You get all my digital, so you can get 148 pages for only $20. Can't beat that. And scroll down, Vaughn. Scroll down.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. It does this thing. I have to manually.
And then we have all covers. You get 3 books, $30. Make it real simple. And then you can get the catch-up tiers. We have one with the single issues, and then we have one if you don't like the single issues, you get the trade and the next single issue.
Nice.
Yeah, we're super hyped. And we also have you can get everything, and then we have a custom character page. We do it on the majority of the Kickstarters, at least for Omega 2090 and Project Analysis. We're going to do a double page splash, and you're going to be fighting Crimson Pain as Pain Patriots with heroes that we designed together. And I have one all the way at the bottom, too. If you click the customized character on the left side, you can see the one of them that we did, and I'll shoot right down. But, yeah, $200, you're in the book forever, so.
That's cool.
Yeah. And if I like the characters, which I do, we design some cool superheroes sometimes that I actually want to put somewhere. So, of course, we can't put Ronald McDonald or anyone that's could be copyrighted against me on
Mickey
it.
Mouse.
So. Yeah. Actually, you can.
Actually, you can. You have Steamboat.
Someone
Willie,
I know might have a Steamboat Willie cover.
Is it? Where can you find the Steamboat Willie cover?
It's on my website.
It's dicey though. That's a risky move.
It's projectanalysis.com or visual.
Yeah, projectanalysis.com. We have a Steamboat Willie. We did it for WonderCon at Anaheim. They were moving like hotcakes, those things. But we got 100 of them. I think I got like 5 left. But I was gonna keep them for myself, but I'm just gonna sell them. And then
you can always.
And then we're gonna do 3 different variants. So it's gonna be Steamboat Willie, Crimson Pain, Blue, and then we're gonna do a red and yellow background. So there'll be 300 of them ever made, and then we're over that. So.
And Steamboat Willie does not appear in the book.
No multiverse, no do-overs, no crap shit. But the covers we can mess around. I was like, I wanted to do different things for my website, so that's why I did that. I was like, I kind of want to do a Christmas one, like just do different stuff, like and see if what brings more people to the site too.
It's awesome. And Nick, I've never done the. Should I do the late backing thing? By the way, were you guys on Kickstarter?
No. It didn't work for me, so I don't know if I literally turned it off and it still shot them to the bottom, like the campaign was over, and that's what the rate should be. So could have did it wrong, yes, but I know it happened to other people as well. So
you guys, because Nick, where can people find your stuff? Because I know issue 2 is in production, which I'm editing, and it's going to be very good.
Yeah, so you could right now you could just as weird as it sounds, I don't have a website or online store, but you could always just reach out to me on Instagram at Nick Capone Art, or even on Twitter or X. Same
TikTok?
Thing. I used to, but
TikTok you can sell stuff now.
Really?
You could sell it like through TikTok?
Yeah. I know people that are doing it. It's a hit or miss, but hey, if you don't have a site,
you got to try it. Yeah.
You got to link. You can link your LLC to it. And
oh, cool.
That's interesting. I didn't know that.
They were coming around at C2E2 and they were like promoting it, but I haven't got a sale on it yet.
To YouTube, another platform, or TikTok was promoting it.
Yeah, they were coming around with the cards telling the people to sell shit on their TikTok platform. But I was like, hey, isn't this going away in 6 months? And they're like, hey, 6 months you could sell. And I'm like, that's true. So
wait, what do you mean their TikTok is going away?
Yeah, they're trying to ban it, or I think
haven't they been doing that for like 3 years?
No, but they just you're not allowed to have anything from other countries. We're only allowed to have America. That's what they want. So
But hang on.
I'm just a small fish in the sea. I can't complain.
TikTok
all right.
is super creepy though.
Yeah, make sure to smash that like and share. Thank you, Caleb Reynolds.
It is, and I deleted it too. But then when they were convincing me hard, and then I do get cross promotion on it. Like I see people that are following me from there, so I'm not even doing that many views, and that is the most one that could, like, you could just hit 1 million out of nowhere. Like the guy,
TikTok really.
The guy to the left of me, the reason why he's number 2 on Amazon is because he got the 1 million hits on TikTok. Now he
really, that's why.
Yeah, dude. It helped him a lot. He clearly did books before, but
views. And the thing
he's
is,
number 2. He's saying that was new for him. Like that's number 2 on Amazon. Fucking huge.
Short form content in general. Like for example, I remember
you guys told me to
get
do YouTube Shorts that works.
Yeah, YouTube Shorts. So hang on, if I were to show you my numbers, I'll get like 5 views one day, and like 400, and then 5,000, and then back to like 400. And it's so weird the way the algorithm works. And TikTok.
And if one hits 1.2 and it got your link on there, dude, it's a game changer, dude.
My highest effort TikToks would not do that well. And then I do one where it's literally just me reacting to something with like a stern face. 70,000 views. I'm like, what?
I'm gonna make you laugh. Every single thing I make of content is always one take. So when you said that word, I said that word wrong. That's my fucking fault. I spoke into the fucking thing one time. I sent it to my boy, and he made the video.
I believe you. I believe it. Yeah.
And speaking of on how everyone will tell you, like, oh, I'll do this for you, right? Like that video, I got that made for free, right? I paid something very similar on one of my other ones, and I paid like $500 and looks fucking insane. That's all I gotta say, So like, of course, and I was like, yeah, do it, And then here we are, Now I save fucking $500.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of the things, And
I messaged one of the TikToker dudes. He's one of my buddy, but he's not good. He does good like transitions for gym stuff. So I was like, dude, take all these pictures. I sized them all myself and sent them to him, and I was like, put them in this order, and came out good. At least I think.
Algorithms are designed. I do agree with this. Like, for example, I'll do a video where I'm mad about like something that Marvel did with the Punisher. Gets like 1,000 views, and then I'll do a cool interview with a Punisher writer, and it'll be like 10 views. And I'm like, what the hell?
It's all about the caption, man. It's all about the caption.
I know, but it's like it would be cool. I'm like, one video. What?
Gary Vee dropped a book 2 weeks ago. It's everything that he does, and he puts all the notes in there for everything he does. The reason why he put it out is because it's true. Everything changes in 2 years anyways. God knows how the world's going to be in AI in 5 years. So even my phone, I updated my iPhone. It changes the words for me and make it spell correct without me doing it. Like it'll underline it.
I love when captions get stuff wrong. Like the way it always, every time I'm doing a short video and it says Phenomenova, it'll normally say Phenomenova.
Dude, when I say Project Now Assist, it says Now Assistant. So like, there's little things like that.
Well, Nick has a simple one like Purity, which that one's good. I feel like they're not going to mess that up. But like, or I'll say like, I remember I was renouncing my creative team, like it would be Zachary Maroyce, and I say it, and it goes Maroyce, like Rolls Royce, or like My Royce, or like it'll be like Bobby Chris Office, and it'll like the expression, it'll be like with a K. It's they got my name right.
I'm like
though.
This too. When it changes it, I was like, do I sound like this dumbass that the AI is making me seem like? Like I was like, is my voice wrong?
What about you, not Dan fan? Do you do comics? I mean, I know you do comics. I meant to say, do you have a website? That was a stupid
yeah, it's just my name. .com, atomizer.com. Actually, I mean, I guess burningstar.net.
Atomizer?
burningstarcomics.net is more like has all the stuff. Right?
Burning Star Comics. Okay. See, dude, coming up with original names for companies was actually kind of difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought of mine like at book 1. I called it. Episode 0 says a Paul Thayer creation on it.
Is that what you got?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I rolled through it. I did, and then it turned to visual vibration.
It says dangerous site.
Whoa.
Hang on. I looked up Burning Star Comics. What are you trying to do to my computer? I looked up Burning Star Comics.
No, dude, dangerous. Hit okay.
What are you trying to do? All right. Well, all right, man. Visit this unsafe site. All right. Guys, rip the channel.
Wait, what browser are you in?
Google Chrome.
I don't know.
Is this? Hang on.
What are you on?
Is this
What's
your site?
No.
What the hell? Wait, I'm looking at Burning
What
Star
did you
Comics.
find? This is a dangerous site. What the fuck is this?
Wait, I looked up Burning Star Comics.
Like an Indian gambling
They're
site?
getting all his credit information right now.
I'm leaving that site.
BurningstarComics.net.
Well, you didn't tell me it was .net.
Yeah, he did. He did.
I did.
Yeah.
You did.
I co-signed.
What the fuck? Who just got my credit card information?
No, it doesn't happen.
You know, at the
And that's like the thing too. Like the spam calls too. It's like they'll take 10 grand from us in a second. They'll act like they're the hospital. Like your last bill then go through.
Yeah, I love my favorite one. My favorite. So, what are you guys' favorite scam texts? So, some really good ones I've been getting.
UPS almost got me because I go to UPS the post office every day or every other day. You know, when I send my books out. When I was doing all the Kickstarter ones the last time, I got a text that was like one of my errors. One of the packages, there's an error, and I almost signed the fuck in to the thing, and they told me they never shoot out texts. They don't do that. So.
Yeah, I've gotten ones. It's like, oh, your package, because I back books all the time. Like, oh, your package couldn't deliver to your address. Give me your address. And I'm like, wait a minute.
I was close. I was ready to call. I was almost at the call. And I'm the sales guy, dude.
I've gotten some close calls, man.
That one was the worst. I was actually like freaking out. I was like, oh my God, who's not getting their package? I hate sending shit late. And that's one of the things I want to say about my Kickstarter. I ship that shit a month after I get all the money. So that's what's happening with this one too.
Dude, I there's a lot of really funny some of the scams I know is they'll be like, oh, hey, insert girl name. Sorry, I wanted to hang out at dinner or whatever. And I'll be like, isn't that person? They're like, oh, sorry. Well, anyway, you seem like a nice guy. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. One of my favorite ones, actually, this might be my favorite one I've ever gotten. It was an Xbox Live chat, and it was such an oddly specific one where I'm like, this can't be an effective scam. It was, hey, Vaughn, I don't know if you remember me. My name is this. We used to walk home from school together. I always thought you were really cute. And I'm like, I never walked home from school to anyone. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. But it was so oddly specific of a story. I'm like, because I'm like, who would this work for? Like
someone who's really lonely, obviously.
But I'm saying because it was like very detailed what they used, and I'm like, this isn't real. I remember one time my friend told me, speaking of Xbox Live, that one time he killed someone in a video game, GTA, and then that guy just sent him a message. He was like, hey, and then he just sent him his address. He's like, this is your address, right? My friend was like, holy shit.
You know, another posting I did too that they sent one back. I was trying to do library for a bit too, and they sent those back too. Library was about the same. That's supposed to be for libraries.
I love libraries.
Library mail. The boy tries everything, dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go. I went to a couple libraries, and they're like, yeah, when the book is out, just come by. We'll you know, so I did go to a lot of comic shops. You know, I feel like a lot of more places are willing to carry indie comics than comic shops, actually, ironically. Because they're like, yeah, we know people don't want. And I'm like, I don't know. Maybe you could try something new, but I guess not.
The comic that I wrote was Horizon Quest.
Horizon Quest, which is
And,
where?
Trisha did the art.
Did I? Oh, here it is. So right here. So Trisha, these are all Trisha's, and then Horizon Quest is yours.
Well, we worked on it together, but that's the only one that I wrote on. The other ones, like, I helped her editing and stuff.
Oh, okay, cool.
Write anything really.
And these are all available to ship right away.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Yeah, I think Kickstarter and Indiegogo and stuff are good. Orgasm Girl. Oh, Nick, you might like that one. Orgasm Girl. That seems like a bad girl book.
Yeah.
Long Way Back. Sonic City. Where's Sonic the Hedgehog?
So Long Way Back was is one that Trisha's like publishing through her her website. That was written by a guy who does like trucking, and he thought of it while he was driving, like took down notes on his phone, and then like hired like an artist or something.
Nice.
It's
really cool.
It's pretty good. It's,
all right, I'll have to check these out.
Nice little cozy love story.
Yeah, cool. I'll have to check these out. This has been. Let's see. Did I go through everything? We went. So we all hung out. Zach, of course. Would you guys be shocked to know that Zach passed out at the after party? Would that surprise any of you? Zach was asleep in this picture. Completely dead asleep. So I just went over and pointed to him, and then I got Bobby and Jules, the Hard Charges crew, just to take a picture with Zach. But yeah, I mean, overall, it was a great con. I will say, one critique: the show hours need to be longer.
Yeah, a little short.
Yeah, five and 4. I like a good 7 or 8.
Well,
Yeah.
what's also your thoughts? 'Cause I mentioned to Dave, like, I was like, what are your thoughts on having it as a 3-day show? You
Yeah,
think
I
it would-
want that too. Yeah,
I think if it was a 3-day show, it would be amazing.
2 days you would think 'cause it's a small show, but it's so dense, right? Like there's just in our row alone. I mean, we were there was so much to get to, and then Bob Wycheck, I wasn't even able to get to, and I love he did so much good X-Men and X Factor stuff. I wanted to get some stuff signed, but I was also kind of working. But I would have loved when
Vaughn, I sent you a picture of you in the background in one of the pictures.
All right, let's see. Where'd you send it to me on?
Twitter.
Talk to everybody I wanted to. I was like looking at a lot of different people's stuff, but then I got kind of bogged down in conversations. And then it was like, time to go back when the people are coming in. So
Yeah, usually with a lot of cons, especially the bigger ones, I'm there at like 2 hours before. I try to look at, especially in New York, it's so big because I'll never see it.
yeah, fair enough.
Oh yeah, New York Comic Con. I'd have to because I'd be working with Michael Golden. I had to get up and make
Lights
whatever.
go on. I get so much extra cool shit usually, so just like have to. Everyone wants the first sale of the day.
This guy was dressed as Yuffie from Final Fantasy VII, so I brought him over and I was like, I have an homage cover to Final Fantasy VII.
He's working.
Notice how, by the way, I sat in the chair for 2 seconds, and I was like, this is dog shit. Like those chairs. That's another thing. Listen.
Dude, you're 16 years old. You're not supposed to sit, dude.
I'm not 16, 24. God damn it. No, I know. I will say, in Charlotte, no one ID'd me. When I was at Charlotte for Heroes.
Because they let minors drink there. I was in Virginia and they had the baby on the counter while we were watching UFC. It was insane, dude. I never saw something like that in my life. Baby, everyone's drinking. Baby's on the counter.
All right.
I'm like, okay.
Oh, sounds good, Nick. Sorry, I didn't see that. But all right,
Yeah,
Nick,
no,
anything you want to promote? I didn't realize that. You can add at any time.
Yeah, no, I have to help my friend move tomorrow, so I have to.
Oh, okay. Well, thanks for popping on. Anything you want to
Yeah,
promote?
no, yeah. So, thank you. Yeah, so if you all want to, like I said, where you can find me, you can find me on Instagram, Twitter, at Nick Capone Art. It's that simple. But Purity issue 2 is in production, and then I'm aiming to launch issue 3 by October, November. So stick around.
All right, sounds good, man.
Have a night, everyone. See you guys
later.
Bye. All right, yeah, that was fun.
My
Whiskey
review for that
helps
book
the
will come
baby
soon.
sleep. I mean, permanently, baby. Those chairs I was so happy about last year. Which chairs? Because the one I had was penis. It was terrible. Well, actually, it wasn't even my chair. I was stealing someone else's, so I can't really complain. But I was standing the whole time. But like I was sat down in the one Bobby was drawing from, and I'm like, holy shit, because I was like,
Yeah, no sitting at conventions ever.
Yeah, well, I don't. I never do. The artist
you
can.
guys get any cool prints at the show?
I got books, so I got a lot of books. I posted that too. I got some cool comics. I'm excited to read because usually I get a lot of the different stuff, and this was a lot of time I got a lot of indie stuff. I was happy.
I got these from Weekend Marion, just these stickers of Cloud and Tifa.
Oh, okay.
I'm sad I put the Cloud one on slightly crooked, but it's fine. Then Reenies, of course, I've had for a while. But no, I mean, prints I didn't because I was so busy trying to either sell my own stuff or get original artwork. I didn't even get. I was gonna get. So I started a jam piece of Batman villains, and then I didn't end up getting it, but I was gonna get him to draw because he did Bane and technically Firefly because he did at least the modern version of Firefly. So Tom Mandrake, I got to do this if you remember, Nick, and then I was gonna get Graham Nolan to do Bane and Firefly. Bobby really wants to do Scarecrow. Oh, Nick's not here. I forgot. He left like a second ago. Oh,
Yeah,
it was a good time.
oh, I'll have to mind you. Sorry, what were you saying?
the people like right across from us were, or the I guess the guy right across from us, he had kind of a cool story. Like his ex, or well, not ex girl, his girlfriend who like passed away was like this crazy good artist, and then he's also an artist, and so he's like selling his own stuff, but also selling her stuff. And it was cool talking to him. He's like, oh yeah, I want to sell her stuff to keep her legacy alive. And I was like, oh, that's so fucking like beautiful.
Nice.
She was crazy good. It's Rowena, she was called. And just like, this is her stuff.
Nice.
I
Yeah,
thought
it's
it was
like
super
it's pretty
cool.
pretty top tier.
And then this was a piece that he finished like the week before. Like it was
Yeah,
like,
that's good
super
too.
recent stuff.
That's good art.
And so I got these two. I thought it was super good.
Yeah,
it was really cool to see his.
I have some prints, but like I always replace them with my own merch now. So I'm just I can't. I only get my daughter the princess stuff. Like when there's a lot of sometimes the Pixar people are there that do all the Pixar stuff. Try to get that. John Longbox, hey.
Hey, yeah, John's Longbox is there. We got that. So John's Longbox is there, and I was like, you realize Pat Broderick is here because he was. Did you guys get to talk to? Paul, did you talk to Pat Broderick?
I didn't see John.
Why did you avoid me at the party? Get the fuck out
No,
of here.
I didn't even know he was there.
Oh
And
yeah.
he actually was the first person to tell me about it. And
Well, because he was the one who was. I was telling. He was like, Vaughn, you should introduce me to some people. So I'm like, okay. And then I go to get someone to introduce him, and I turn around, and this man is gone. I was like, oh. But then I saw him again. I was like, yo, did you talk to Pat Broderick yet? He's like, Pat Broderick's here. I'm like, yeah, your cover artist is right over there.
Yeah, no, I didn't. I didn't know.
No, yeah, Pat.
That's my
John's
fault.
Longbox is great. His stuff is fantastic.
That's my guy. I wanted to talk to him.
Yeah, no, he's great.
And I never go to those after things. Like I did the one at New York Comic Con. You were there too, but I didn't stay that long.
Which one? New York Comic Con?
They did that after thing at New York where they were telling everyone about the DC shit.
Oh yeah, I left that early too. You left early too,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
All right, so the New York, the industry after party at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I show up. I was like maybe 10 minutes late. Already out of food. I was like, how are you out of food?
Exactly. You going for that food is the reason why when you leave the Comic Con, you're sick after because you touch that shit. Dude, like, I am not touching that shit. I'm going out to eat somewhere else where no one else is there, dude. Like, no way.
Well, I was like, okay, well, I'll get a drink. And then they were out of drinks. I'm like, this is the industry party. Who's the official San Diego, New York Comic Con party? And they ran out of food and drinks within minutes. And I'm like, how do you mess this up?
Yeah. No, it was cool.
I recognize you, John. Well, here's how you get people to recognize you. You say, hey, it's me, John's Longbox. And they're like, oh, it's John's Longbox.
For some reason, John, I thought you were like 6'3" or something. So I think that's what I was looking for.
Oh, you got to head out too, Dan? Not Dan Fan? I keep calling, and I'm like, you're not Dan Fan. All right, well, let me shout out your channel real quick. And
my YouTube channel?
Or if you want, what do you want to shout out before I
don't know. Yeah, sure. My YouTube, I guess. I don't know.
Or what do you want me to shout out? Your YouTube?
Sure. I guess I'm trying to grow like a YouTube thing. So
a YouTube thing.
I don't have like that many videos and like they're kind of
shitty,
but they're
All right, this is not how you promote yourself, by the way. I used to do this too.
But it's like I don't know. I'm proud of my books, like the novels I've written and stuff. Like I'm proud of those. But like,
all right, so where can we find those?
Well, they're on Burning Star. This one, Slayer in the Wide Valley.
That's so fucking funny to me.
It's really
that
good.
website. I found a hidden gem. I think that website. What was
the Burning Star
.com
Indian gambling site you found.
Put 100 in, it takes
Raj's
100,000.
Casino.
Yeah, really.
But yeah.
That was awesome. All right, let me.
Yeah. Cover by Neutron Boar.
Nice.
Yeah, man, that's cool. And Paul, Paul, obviously your stuff. Everyone make sure to check it out. I'm going to back Project Analysis. I'm going to get to reading some of those comics in the con. Thank you to everyone who came and showed up. I ended up streaming way longer than I wanted to. But it's okay. Well, actually, as long as I wanted to. This has been a fun stream.
The lesson learned is what was that movie?
Don't let me end the stream early by having to peace out.
No, this is already ending.
Me and Vaughn usually do a solid hour. So
yeah, this is a long show. Yeah,
we're bullshit.
Are you coming on tomorrow, Paul?
What do you mean? I thought we have it locked, dude.
No, I know. I'm
Project Analysis.
More of a hey, we are coming on. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm there tomorrow. What time are we doing it?
What did we say? 7?
I think.
Let me double check. I put it in my calendar.
Me too.
Big
calendars over there.
9.
9.
Yeah, which is
9 means 9, not 9:05 on.
All right, man. Have a good one, guys. Make sure to back all of our stuff. And I'm going to play the trailers and head out. And I need to stay in the back room. I'm just going to head out. See you guys.
When the whole world was dragged into World War III, brave men like my father fought on the front lines. And they weren't alone. That was 20 years ago. Now it's up to us to carry on their legacy. And every so often, the earth from which we come gives way for something new, something greater to be born. And with them, even greater threats to face. Bring it on! Phenomenova. For you, Dad. For you.